good battle here, good rivalry. Saratoga and Pelham have kind of been dueling the last few years of who's going to be just behind Rye and who can then try to push in there.
Exactly.
So nice rivalry, I know, between those two programs. Reed Johnson at Pelham's done a nice job building these guys up over the last couple of years. And at the same time, Mike McMinn's been getting the Saratoga boys going.
Yeah.
So this should be a good one. You know, again, the Rye top varsity 8 is not here. Their top 3 8s are down in New Jersey at a different regatta, and so the name of the game here is put as big a margin as you can into this boat, who was competitive yesterday still. We're off. We're underway here. The fastest event of the day, boys varsity 8, first final, seeded, based on performance from yesterday. Everyone's away. And throw a blanket over the field here.
Yeah.
Toga and Pelham out in front with Narragansett right there. Strong start from Wayland Weston. Saw it in the girls as well. Niskayuna, excellent start. So only 1 or 2 boats that have dropped off the pace a little bit. I think that Rye boat in the middle there is just a little bit down. But as we're going to come through our first 200 meters or so, not a lot in it. Saratoga staying up. Pelham has started to shift down. Saratoga is still pressing through. We talk about, you know, the Chicago girls head coach Mike Wallen talks about it's not who's fast in the first, couple hundred, who's moving, coming off the high strokes, right? And whose rhythm. And you can really start to see that. Like, anybody can go nuts for 30 seconds to a minute. When you hit your rhythm and you go down to that sustainable 35, 36, 37, maybe even 38, and it's running, 250 to 500 tells you a lot about how stuff's going to go. Saratoga out in front by a deck over Pelham. And I'm trying to sight up there. I think that those are, so we got Niskayuna here. So a very game Wayland Weston is fighting for third with Narragansett. Niskayuna and Port going back and forth with Royal America Rye. Not the fastest off the line, but well into the mix. So again, talking about who's moving, that base cadence for Royal America Rye is working for him. You see Port there in the black hull. They're looking to get in the mix. They're probably level with Royal America Rye for 5th right now. Wayland Weston continuing to build off of its excellent start. They're in 3rd over Narragansett just by a bit, maybe a seat. Saratoga continues to be 2 or 3 seats up on Pelham, coming up on a 1/3 of a length. Niskayuna looking to hang in here on Port rowing.
Coming into the last 500 here.
This one goes quick.
Yeah. You blink, you might miss it.
Comes right down here. So the races are quick, the margins are tight.
Yeah, Pelham really hasn't let up on that gas a little bit from Saratoga at all.
They have not let them go for sure. Saratoga got most of its lead in the first 250, 300.
That's really Saratoga's job to get out in front. They will take a move here.
Yep, this is the big race. This is the focus of the season. We're not going to sit. We're not saving it for a race later in the day. We got to put it down here.
Yeah, this is the only race of the day for them, so they really just got to get out and go.
They're sitting up. They're going probably about a 1/3 of a length over Pelham. Maybe a 1/4 of a length. I would say the momentum is with Pelham at this moment.
Yeah.
Bit of a surge from them. Saratoga's going to respond. And we're in the red buoys here, and this is where we open it up. And what we're looking for here is the crews that the catches just get in a little bit quicker and the hull responds a little bit sharper off the front end. Just making sure that we're getting the pickup as we push through here. Saratoga has seen the danger from Pelham. They are responding. Pelham is not going away, though. They're going stroke for stroke. This one is going to be very close.
Very tight.
This could easily come down to the surge. I like Saratoga right now.
Saratoga's really
Got to
out
finish
there.
it off. Few strokes. Going to be about a deck, maybe a seat for Saratoga. Great race between these two crews. That's going to be fun to run back at New York State's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Narragansett here up.